So how do I create the smallest bite? When I think of myself on a day-to-day level, I'm like, yeah, what is the 2-3 simplest steps I can take that will immediately tell me that I need to focus on my nutrition? For instance, fasting is one of those things I'll try, right? I'll fast 16 hours, eat 8 hours.
That's my first point.
Right.
Our ancient families did Tuesdays and Thursdays. In Christianity, we did Wednesdays and Fridays. In Islam, we do Fridays. They used to fast on those days. We have forgotten. Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z have forgotten fasting. So I would only tell people is, can you skip 1 or 2 meals in the week? Eat lesser. The second go-to point, drink better quality water. Hydrate better.
Okay. So add salt to it?
Just drink water with a pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt.
Right.
No exotic beverages. Like we were just talking, kombuchas and fermented coffees and this and that. Look, water, pani. If you can get better glacial water or spring water, that's the best water. I'm hunting around India to find a farm which has a natural spring in it. Not because I want the farm.
But you don't want the water.
I want the water.
Right.
My body is 60% water. So that's the second point.
So fasting, water.
Water. Third point, start walking 6 to 7 kilometers every day.
But that's kind of unreasonable, no, Ryan? 6
Why?
to 7 is a lot. Like that's like 45 minutes of walking.
Don't do it in one shot. Do it when we should have a podcast with treadmills on. You got it.
Let's go. But do you not think then, जैसे my advice would be कि भाई ऐसा कर, increase your protein intake. You'll automatically see a difference in satiation. Like you'll be much more satiated. You won't want to eat as much.
There is a reason why I went into the walking.
Tell me.
The generation today is too distracted in going go, 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 go. When you walk, you have time to yourself to think, to calm your heart rate down. And when you walk, you inform the microbes in your gut कि भाई मैं exercise कर रहा हूँ. तो जो good वाला है ना,
वो खड़ा हो जाता है.
और जो गंदा वाला है
वो बैठ जाता
है. So then when you start walking for 3 to 6 months, कुछ तो चेंजेस दिखता है.
राइट.
सो वैनिटी सेट्स इन. देन जब पूरी आपके सामने आएगा, बटाटा वाला आपका सामने आएगा, तुम मेरा लाइक का नहीं है.
Super, because अगर आप सुबह, if you work out in the morning, you're much less likely to eat shit through the day. Because you are like aware कि अरे मैं सुबह इतनी मेहनत करके आया हूँ, मैं ये खा लूँगा.
Yeah, and I say to people, no, don't look at it मेहनत. Like I do walking and I listen to a podcast.
Right.
I do walking and I call up my loved ones. I do walking and I'm like intellectually I strategize my business for the day.
Right.
Now, you don't need to do walking only in the morning. A lot of people are night owls. Finish your dinner and go with your loved ones for a walk, or talk to your girlfriend on at that time, or poke your vice president of sales at that time कि भाई तू भी walk कर दो in गुड़गांव and maybe walk करेगा बैंगलोर में, हम लोग बात करेगा. बीबी को बोलो हम business meeting के ऊपर है 8 बजे, रायन ने बोला walk करने के लिए. I think because we are sedentary in today's world, we have forgotten the appreciation. Also, people are, I want to have a shift, and all the gym guys are going to hate me for this, but I think 1 billion Indians need to walk, because not everyone has the time to go to the gym, not everyone has the money to go to the gym, but everyone can walk, and we are walking lesser because of metros, transportations, two-wheelers, Uber, Olas, all of that stuff. And just by the fact of walking, I will be able to be getting a little bit of fat burning.
Sure.
So this is a very interesting thing. Okay, people ask me these exercise wearables which we wear and all. I did 1 hour of walking. I'm now going against myself.
Right.
I did 1 hour of walking. Kitna calorie burn kiya? 300 calorie. Now it's my God-given right that I exercise. So now I will go and eat
buy cake.
500 calories.
Right.
Reward.
Right.
मैंने कर दिया ना, 200 कैलोरी एक्स्ट्रा होता है ना, फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट के अंदर जा सकते हैं. But what I have seen is, over a period of 1 or 2 years of a person diligently doing this, they call out themselves. See, researchers said 21 days to make a habit. Right. They forgot to look at that scientific study clearly. It is the simplest task at 21 days, and exercise and diet doesn't come in 21 days.
Right.
Okay, sorry to tell everyone this. It was 67 days to make a newfound habit for the disciplined people.
Right.
तो जो बंदा क्लासरूम के आगे बैठ रहा था, टीचर होमवर्क दे रहा है, वो when he reached home पहला किताब निकाल रहे होमवर्क कर रहा था, वो बंदा 67 days.
ठीक.
he gets a new habit.
Right.
The rest of the scientific study was 254 days for the lazy people. जैसा मैं था.
जैसे मैं हूँ. हाँ.
We went home.
Right.
Next
Video
morning
game.
मामा पापा से कि आपने होमवर्क कर दिया, नहीं कर दिया, अब भी बैठ जाओ होमवर्क करेगा.
फिर वो हैबिट बन गया.
So we are the type of people, it will take us 254 days approximately to get the habit. This is where diet and exercise fails. Because सब लोग को मतलब मेरे को 1 week का transformation चाहिए, 30 days का transformation, 90 days का transformation. Nobody has the patience. And guess what? Businessmen will come along and try and con you कि मैं आपका वजन काट लेगा 30 days के अंदर. ये pill. I was scared, yeah. There was a article in the newspaper about a weight loss drug coming to India. Ozempic was one. There was another one that the giant pharmaceutical is bringing. Now, the point is, I realize that the world is getting lazier.
Right.
But if people like me do not shout from the treetops ki bhai, it is in your diet and it is in your exercise.
Right.
And when I counsel thousands of people over the years, I realize there is a lazy gene in all of us.
Uh-huh.
But the moment you have a spiritual guru inside here, that your body is the most expensive
real estate.
Or what if your body is God? Is that food worthy into you?
Right.
Will you do your prasad every day of walking 10,000 steps a day? So I think when people understand that it takes 254 days to make a habit, get started.
I think my view is different. I don't think it's habits that people are looking for at all. Right? As much as I believe that that is what they should be looking for, as much as I think that is the idealist view, वो best position है, लोगों को outcome चाहिए. And that is why vanity is the easiest motivator. Like if I'm convincing a layperson to actually get into thinking about what they eat and how they move their body. Right? Like I'm talking about pragmatics. I'm talking about realistic outcomes. So when I'm talking to a layperson, when I'm talking to the 100,000, 500,000 people that will watch this podcast, I'll tell them, listen, just listen to me. 20 days, you focus on XYZ and you will see muscle grow, you will see fat lose, you will see maybe whatever sort of vanity metrics you're looking for. And then you will begin falling into the rabbit hole of realizing, oh my God, there is more to life. There is more to life than vanity. Oh, maybe the performance angle is interesting. Right after finishing high school, I was fat. And I was visibly like uncomfortable in my overweight self. I lost all that weight and it felt great. I had huge muscles. I still kind of represent that huge muscle physique, even though I've still gained a little more. When I started looking into nutrition, 2017-18, so I lost weight 2014-15. 2017-18, when I started like eating a little differently, fasting, truly fasting. When I saw I operate at a 120% and I'm in a hyper competitive environment at Columbia University, one of the best schools in the world. I'm being outperformed on every angle. I come from a small city where I was a big fish and now I'm in a huge pond and I'm not even the smallest fish. I'm insignificant dirt. But with this nutritional sort of efficacy, ye main अच्छे से खा रहा हूँ, I'm making sure I'm eating the right stuff, I'm performing at 120%. I could never go back. Like then you've tasted what it means to truly perform. And so it started with vanity. And I feel like for most people, it begins with vanity. Vanity is the easiest way to convince somebody because most people are selfish. And selfishness either comes through tragedy, या तो ऐसा होगा कि भाई आपका HB1AC चला गया diabetic index में, ओहो अब मेरे को कुछ करना पड़ेगा, and then tragedy will force you into a sort of good position. Or it will come from, अब मैं cute लगूंगा तो मेरे को लड़के देखेंगे, लड़कियां देखेंगी. And this is where sort of the journey kind of begins for most people. Guys, if you're enjoying the clips that we are putting out on this channel, you can consume all our podcasts in small clips right here. We chunk them together and release them just for your convenience. Do not forget to press the subscribe button.